Good morning. Welcome to the Vitify Bounce Call for January 2025. We'll take a brief moment of silence to wonder what in the world has just happened to the last 4 or 5 years of our lives. Well, awesomeness if you're in Vitify. So that's a good news, a good piece. We're glad you're with us. Tyler, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great. I'm just looking at Stephen Keller. He's on the beach there in Costa Rica already. He and Samara, and I'm jealous for our CVB event that's coming up this week. They're already
Awesome.
there, so that looks fantastic.
Well, let's jump right into that. Let's show the first thing we're going to show today. This is the official welcome call for January 2025. But we're going to share our screen to talk about some upcoming events. And we're excited for that. We hope you are. Obviously, Stephen and Samara are giving their representation of where we're going to be in a couple of days. So I don't know if they're braggers. I'll say they're just friendly, sharing people. It feels a little braggy right now because Tyler and I are in the Mountain West where it's snowy and chilly. They are not snowy, nor are they chilly, unless there's a breeze or they fall in the water. I don't know what to say. But Tyler, tell us a little bit about what's coming up this week.
Yeah, this Costa Rica event is going to be fantastic. It's our CVB event, our final CVB event from 2024 for the Americas. Obviously, we pushed it into to this month to 2025, but we're really looking forward to it. We've got a great group of individuals going down there that have qualified for this event, that have wanted to go, and we're just really looking forward to be able to spending some time with them from Wednesday through Saturday. So it'll be a 4-night stay there at a fantastic resort there on the beaches of Costa Rica. And we can't wait to be able to spend some time and see everyone there and have an opportunity to be able to rub shoulders and connect a little bit more and just to be able to have some fun as well. So looking forward to it.
So cool, so exciting. And then on the heels of that, this is something we're going to bring Stephen and Samara back to reality. So next week, this coming week, we'll be in Costa Rica, where Stephen is now smiling, representing well in probably shorts and a short sleeve shirt. However, next week, or in 2 weeks, 2 or so weeks, we're going to be at the Global Diamond Summit, and we're going to be in a place that looks like this. So compare and contrast. Here's where Stephen is. Here's where Stephen is going to be. That's where we're all going to be. This is the Global Diamond Summit at a resort here in Utah, and we're excited to share with some leaders there, talk about strategizing through 2024 and 2025, sorry, through 2025 and 2026. We'll have broader announcements coming out of this meeting. So again, with the leadership that we have coming to Utah on the 22nd of January through the 25th, we'll be there strategizing, closed door meetings, just hammering out some of the beauty that is to come for 2025 and beyond. So we're excited to share with Stephen, with some of the other diamonds who will be there with us. And again, this is where our partnership with the field makes the most sense because we're learning together what we want to do strategically for the good of Vitify entrepreneurs, Vitify customers, the world in general, and we're excited to make that thing happen together. So Tyler, really quickly, I'm going to do a stop share so we can see us two again. Oh, you've got a little James Bond look going on today, Tyler. I didn't recognize the pop collar gives you an extra, like a flare. I love that flare today. Yeah, beautiful. So Tyler, talk to us about the upcoming event. I'm switching the agenda on Tyler, so I'm kind of catching him off guard. We've got an event coming up early February in the 8th day of February. Tyler, tell us about that.
Yes, that's going to be in Melbourne, Melbourne regional event. We're really excited about this. Saturday, the 8th of February, here coming up in just over a month. We can't wait to be with our fellow Aussies and New Zealanders going over there too. So we are really excited about Double Diamond Stephen Keller being there, having a chance to be able to hear from him. Of course, Double Diamond Becca White will be there, but Dr. Cesar Fernandez from our wellness team will also be at this event. This will be the first time that he's had a chance to be able to be at an event there in Australia. So we're really looking forward to him being there for the Aussies and the Kiwis to have a chance to be able to get to know him, find out a little bit more what he's like and to hear from him. He has outstanding information, as so many of you have heard through our wellness team updates that you've heard from him on a number of times, a dozen times this past year in 2024. So really looking forward to a wonderful event, a chance to be able to network with one another, just be together. We know there's so much power in events in just coming together, learning from one another. And it's not just at the meeting where you learn and you grow and you get that fire within you. It's those tiny little moments before, during the meeting, after the meeting, at dinners, those opportunities to be able to really learn and get that spark ignited or reignited within yourself, within your respective VitaFi business, and just really moving forward and making 2025 fantastic. So we're looking forward, Dave and I will be there as well. We're looking forward to a great event coming up in about a month.
Love it. And there's a QR code. If you know of anyone in or around Australia, New Zealand, send them that QR code. It's also visible on our Facebook group, the VitaFi Entrepreneur Community, the Wellness, the BioMS Wellness. I'm going to mess up the name. I apologize. But also the Team Rise Europe and the World Changers groups. That same graphic is there, so you can find out how people can come and register for this event. Again, an all-day Saturday thing. We'll have a Friday night dinner for premiers and above. Chance to meet and greet and rub shoulders with Dr. Fernandez. Again, that's for February 8th in Melbourne. And on the heels of that, 1 week later, Shane and Laura will be hosting an event in Copenhagen. This is a Europe regional event in Copenhagen on the 15th of March. Again, an all-day Saturday thing, a Friday night qualified dinner for certain ranks and above. Again, the QR code is live and active, ready to receive your registration. We will not receive any resignations, let's be clear. This is a chance to come out and join us for this great event. Shane and Laura will be there in person, sharing, again, their vision, their strategy, why and how they started VitaFi, and what it will take as we move into this next generation or the next season of a VitaFi business. So we're super excited for that. Tyler, anything else about the Copenhagen event that we need to know?
It's just going to be great. Just keep in mind that Shane and Laura will be there, and they're really looking forward to spending some time with our European leaders and those that attend that particular meeting. It's going to be a fantastic event. So we encourage everyone to be able to go. A number of tickets have been sold. A number of tickets are left. We just encourage you to be able to jump on that and have a chance to be able to spend some time with Shane and Laura there at that event.
Love it. Now, we just closed out 2024, and that means closing out December 31st, 2024, a milestone was reached. And that milestone has to do with what we call the Life Converted trip. Tyler, give us a little background on where we are and what's going to happen next.
Well, we know that this November 2025, we've got a Caribbean cruise coming up for our Life Converted trip for 2025. Those that have qualified, in other words, have reached $15,000 USD cumulative earnings with your lifetime, with VitaFi, will have a chance to be able to go on this particular Caribbean cruise coming up in November. You needed to be able to do that by December 31st, which means that you will find out here in the next week or so when we pay out commissions for December, if you have been able to qualify and reached over that $15,000 US dollar mark to be able to qualify to go to this particular event. So really happy, really looking forward to this. This is going to be great. Now, that's not just the only way to be able to qualify. If you have not qualified or did not qualify with the $15,000 mark, then you certainly can with a different way of qualifying that we've implemented. The qualification period for this second way is November 1st, 2024 through July 31st of 2025. Basically, you reach Premier during any 4 months during that qualification period, and you'll be able to go. The cabin, the meals, the activities, for one person, you'll be able to qualify for that. If you reach Elite 4 times during that qualification period, then your cruise and your flight will be taken care of for one person. If you are Diamond and you reach Diamond 4 times during that qualification period, then you'll be able to qualify for 2 for the cruise and 2 for the flights, for the transfers as well. And so that's the second way of qualifying. So if you did not with the $15,000 US qualification, or you want to qualify again to be able to go a second or a third time on this trip, then we look to you to look at this particular qualification way, and just know that it is definitely possible through July 31st, 2025.
And again, that's awesome. That's 9 months to qualify 4 times. And those 4 qualifications, I'm looking on my screen, so I'm pointing at Premier, then Elite, then Diamond. Obviously, you don't have to have 4 total times at Elite if one of those or more of those is Diamond. It's minimum Premier 4 times gets one person on the cruise. Elite 4 times minimum gets one person on the cruise plus the flights and airport transfers to get you there. And if you qualify 4 times as Diamond. So let's say you're a Premier 3 months and an Elite 1 month, that would count as the 4 months of minimum Premier to qualify for that one person. So we're excited. This was direct result of conversation with and by our leadership, helping us basically say we want to do this again with our teams as our teams qualify. So Shane and Laura and Tyler and I looked over things. We looked at how we could make it possible, and we think this is a great way to be able to earn an additional time on the Life Converted trip. And if I'm going to be bold and daring, I'm going to say we might be able to do this again in the future. It might not just be a one-time qualification. This feels like a lot more of what we're going to do going forward. So we're excited for that event. Tyler, we've got a promotion that's going on right now that we've been running for a little period. We've got another few weeks left, 3 or so weeks left. Why don't you tell us about that?
You betcha. It's the Rapid Pro Triple Bonus. That's been going on since November 1st, and it runs through January 31st. So you've got a few weeks left to be able to take advantage of this. The gist of it is during that time period, November 1 through January 31, you help 3 individuals that you have personally sponsored reach Rapid Pro. And when you do that, you've helped 3 individuals reach Rapid Pro that you've sponsored, then you will get $500. We had a number of people in the past couple of months that have reached this. We have a number more that have helped develop 2 Rapid Pros and just need 1 more to be able to reach this Rapid Pro Triple Bonus. So we've got a lot that's in that are working on it, working to be able to help their team members to be able to grow. There are new people that have been able to enroll, and we are excited about seeing how this will roll out for the next few weeks, how it will finish out, and we're just really thrilled about what's going on with Rapid Pro. We know that it's the foundation of building your business, and we strongly encourage you to focus on building individuals, helping them to reach Rapid Pro. Whether you take advantage of this Rapid Pro Triple Bonus or not, this is going to be the theme for 2025, and rolling into that is developing Rapid Pros, because we know from statistics, analytics, that this is the key to building your foundation. When you've had a successful month, when you've really grown in a particular month, you can see, and the data supports it, that you have developed, or your team has developed Rapid Pros significantly during that particular calendar month, that growth period. And so we've seen this so many times over. So we encourage you to take advantage of the next few weeks for this Rapid Pro Triple Bonus. Develop 3 individuals that you have personally sponsored to reaching Rapid Pro. Get an extra $500. Build your business, grow, and duplication takes place after that. So we're excited about the results of what we've seen with the Rapid Pro Triple Bonus, and what we will see next for the next few weeks with this.
So Rapid Pro, Tyler, give them a quick update. Rapid Pro means you can earn how much if you become a new pro within 30 days of sign up?
Within 30 days of sign up, $300 is what your bonus will be. Yes.
And with this additional $500 available, I mean, we're talking about 300 times 3 people. And then anyway, it's a huge opportunity. Obviously, it expires January 31st. That sounds harsh. If you know anything about VettaFi, you know that we love to follow up a good promotion with some kind of another good promotion. We're not just not doing this again for the rest of the year. I think this is a good chance to see what it can do for you and your business. We'll certainly celebrate those individuals who qualify for this whole Rapid Pro Triple Bonus, the RPTB. We're not calling it that. It already makes me tongue-tied. But if we get some great results from this time, and we already do, this is when Tyler and Shane get to look at things from a sales perspective and say, how do we do something like that again in the future? So if you didn't qualify this time, or if you're not quite going to make it in these next 3 weeks, don't lose hope. There's always a great VettaFi business going on all the time anyway. And then I know that Tyler has in mind a number of promotions coming up for the rest of this year. So Tyler, I'm going to put on a screen. You know where we're going because we've shared the agenda. I'm going to put on a screen, and that's going to let us know who's coming up next. Will you please introduce our next speaker?
Yes, absolutely. One of our original founders here in the United States. Really excited about having Ryan Stokes, global founder and Diamond Ryan Stokes, with us. I've asked him to be able to share with us a little bit about his experience with VettaFi. Certainly his product testimonial, what the business side of it has done. So many of you have had a chance, if not all of you, have had an opportunity to be able to hear from Ryan as time has gone on, and really excited about him taking a few minutes to be able to share his experience, his product experience, certainly about Beatify and what it's done for him. So Ryan, thank you. I know that you're amidst a big storm that's going on there in the Midwest. You've had a lot of things happening there in the last few days as a result of that, but we appreciate you taking the time to be able to share with us your story with us. So looking forward to hearing from that. Ryan, take it away.
Hey, what's going on? So I saw that picture of the Diamond Summit with all the snow and everything. That's what we got. We got an ice storm and then we followed up with a little bit of snow. So it's I like that better than the beach. So that trip sounds amazing. But you guys that live in it, I'm sure it's old. Hey, what's going on, guys? Man, it's been almost 4 years since we got started here. 4 years ago, almost 3.5, I guess. We get introduced by accident and kind of looking for a change, right? We're looking for something to help a little bit of everything, help our health, help Kylie's struggle with the stupid virus that was running across the world, and also just kind of help our finances. And we didn't know what we had. It wasn't long after that we were like, dude, this stuff works. This is good. And is our business tied to this? In touch with the gentleman that introduced us to it, and really didn't want to share much about it. I think just out of respect for what Kylie and I do, because we were doing some other things, and eventually Kylie's messaged him on the side and said, "Listen, if you don't tell us, we'll find someone else that knows about this product because we want to share it with people." And that message went over pretty well because he got back to her within about 30 seconds and figured out how to join the business. Guys, I know we've seen a lot of countries launch, but when we joined the business, everything was in Spanish. So we had him reading it to us as we filled out the paper and then took a picture and emailed it back in. So, I mean, like, it don't get much harder than that, signing up in a language that you don't know. And then on top of that, there is no website. So it was good. And you know what? We're still using the product almost 4 years later. Still seeing results, still seeing change. Had a headache just the other night. I got a sinus infection with this little storm that came in. My body tends to act funny when it gets when storms come in. And so I got a sinus infection and I got a headache, and I was like, I don't think I can beat this. So I took a dose. Things got a little better. I took another dose, and like clockwork, that second round, I'm feeling better. That headache goes away. And so the product still works great. I took some of I think she's on here, but I had someone make a comment, said, "Hey, you're not walking enough." And if she's on here, she might smile. But you got to get your steps up. And so I'm walking almost 20,000 steps a day. And if anyone knows my story, I had plantar fasciitis, so I had to quit my job 4 years ago. And so I'm doing 20,000 steps a day. You know what? Very little foot pain, if any. Most days I'm good. So just taking my dose in the morning, dose in the evening, and the product's great. So I wanted to make sure people understood. It's 4 years later almost, and this product's still good. It's still doing what it did whenever we first got there. And so what we have is special. And I would at least take time every day to share someone new, share it with someone new because it's worth their time. Now the business also has been amazing, right? We've been multiple places. We don't travel like Steven. Steven has got his own little private jet. I think that he drives all over, flies all over the world, or at least free seats. But he's goes all over the world. But we've seen some amazing places. We've got to do some amazing things. We've paid off a ton of bills with this, and we've got to meet. Probably the best thing about it is we've met some amazing people. Just some of the most amazing people. The community's amazing, and the business is still growing. As we see people, as we get the opportunity to share, hey, how we're feeling, either through a picture or just kind of how we're going about our day. It never fails that Kylie will have someone reach out to her and say, "Hey, what's that orange stuff? Or what's that take inflammation, and it's just one after another. And so I just challenge you, just keep sharing, because the product works, it's working today, and the opportunity, the business opportunity, it pays great. And I think it's about time for me to do my little training on the power of the customer, because what the comp plan pays for those that can get customers is pretty impressive. So.
Awesome, Ryan. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. You've been a pioneer, obviously, or if not the pioneer, here in the U.S. For a number of years, like you said, 3.5, 4 years now. And we appreciate your leadership. We appreciate all that you're doing, your perseverance with what you and Kylie have been doing, and the things that you share, the motivation, the excitement that you've been able to share as well. We very much appreciate that, and thank you for all that you have done, continue to do, and will do. With Vita.
Oh, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome.
So thank you very much, Dave. I'm going to turn it back over to you. It's all you, sir.
Well, it's not all me. It's all us. Thank you, though, Tyler. And thanks, Ryan. Thanks, everybody, for being on the call with us. We're going to wrap up with a little bit of a intro into what's coming up next. Right now, on our YouTube channel. Now, this is where you might want to grab a pencil and a paper, or a pen and a paper, or your keyboard, or something, and write down this one word that is two words in one. It is VitaFiVideos.com. So technically 4 words, maybe, right? It's a website. If you enter in your search bar VitaFiVideos.com, that will take you to the VitaFi YouTube channel, and you can see all of these recordings, all the bounce calls, all the midway calls, all the wellness team calls, and including some special messaging sometimes from Shane and Laura, from Shane and Tyler, training, announcements, promotions. All of those videos are housed in the VitaFiVideos.com. And again, that's just a redirect. It sends you to YouTube. It's just easier than typing in youtube.com/VitaFiCorporate/12911B. I don't know what it all is. But if you enter VitaFiVideos.com, it'll take you there. We have a new message up today from Shane Brady, kind of a kickoff to our 2025. The good news is, while this is technically, well, it's not even technically, it's really the first Monday in January. We had done an event earlier in 2024 that we call the New Year Kickoff. But because we're having that Global Diamond Summit, and we're going to be getting input and feedback and strategy to share as we roll forward from our leadership, we will have roughly an equivalent call in February 2025. So that doesn't mean take January off. That means do some great work in January, have a great time. View those videos. It's a great place to get caught up, to learn about the product, to learn about compensation, to get training. All of those things are there. But Shane has a nice kickoff video. We're going to meet with these diamonds at the Global Diamond Summit coming up in a couple of weeks. And from there, we'll roll into a broader kickoff for 2025. And I think it'll carry us into 2026 with some of the outcome of that meeting. Again, that's at VitaFiVideos.com. And we'd love to have you go visit there and see what you can learn. Give us some feedback there. Send us a message, send an email, comment on the videos. That'll help us know what works for you as we roll forward. Now, among those videos are things called the bounce call, like this one. Again, first Monday of every month, unless it's a holiday. And we also have something called the midway call, which is on the 15th, unless the 15th falls on a weekend, and then it's on the following Monday. This week, I believe the 15th is a Wednesday. So that is a week from this coming Wednesday. We'll be here with a midway call. That technically is a little more business focused, business training, business information. If there's a promotion, we'll announce it on that call. If there's an event recap, we'll talk about it on that call. But this is a great place to bring your business prospects if they want to see what we're doing, how we're building our business, what kind of things matter and make sense at that time. It can vary month to month because obviously we have different activities and different atmospheres that happen all the time, but we'd love to have you join us. This will be the same place. VitaFiVoice.com brings you to this Zoom atmosphere. And again, we'd love to have you here Wednesday, the 15th of January, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. We'd love to have you join us for that call. We are wrapping up. It is 11:25. We are feeling good when we can keep these calls under 30 minutes because we appreciate your time joining from around the world as you are. And we appreciate your 30 minutes this morning. Tyler, anything to close us up?
It's going to be a fantastic year, everyone, 2025. if you want it to be. We're looking forward to some really incredible things. We've got some great regional meetings that will be taking place. The Life Converted trip at the end of this year, we just really encourage you to be able to get after it. Share the Vidify product with as many as you can, and to help them to become Rapid Pro for those that want to be able to build a business with this. Look forward to an incredible month and a fantastic year.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Ryan, for being with us. Our best to Kylie. Our best to everyone on this call. We really appreciate you being here. If you want to see yourself on the screen, sometimes that shows up. In fact, let's do this. Let's get everybody showing on here, and this will show up in our video. So give yourselves a big wave and a big thank you. We all appreciate you being here. Show us where you are, where you're from. Give us a heart symbol. Give us something that says you're thrilled to be with Vidify, because we're thrilled to have you here. So thanks, everybody. You've just seen your name on here. You're now going to be internationally famous, because this call is being recorded and will be shown all over the world. But again, thanks for being with us. We look forward to talking with you again next time. Bye, everybody.